22 on Star Times Adipa Channel 247. My name is Nana Dakwa Jesse. Together with our stream Sichofe Philip, we are your commentators for this afternoon's game here at the Accra Sports Stadium. This is the champions, Hatsabok against Legon Cities.
Fascinating game in prospect. The champions take to the field for the first time in their title defense. Expectations will be high, surely. Questions will be asked if they have what it takes to defend the title. They come up against a team, Legon Cities, who showed a great of, even like passion, they showed a great of ambition since the new takeover. He hasn't really gone in the right direction, and they seem to have changed their style this time, going for more youth, some bit of experience, but not old age. We'll see how that plays out. They have an experienced manager in their dugout as well. So this game really for Hartlepool's start of the season, it's a compelling one where Max Okunede will also be looking to get a foothold on his new side.
Time to exchange pleasantries. Samuel Bodi is an assistant coach with the Black Settlers of Ghana, and Max Okunede is an assistant coach with the Black Stars of Ghana. The two technical men line up today in the Ghana Premier League as Legon Cities try to kickstart their campaign on a positive note and follow up with some consistent results, because they struggled for consistency last term. They had to change a gaffer during the course of the campaign, and he's even no more Bashir Eford, who came in to replace the Serbian coach, who they made him go when results was not coming.
Yeah, results were not good enough, and as I said, it's a battle of national team managers. Max Okunede experience with the national team back at the helm as assistant coach. Bwedu as well promised a young talent who's crossing borders with real speed. It's another challenge for him. What kind of Hartlepool team are you going to see this season is the question. Some new faces. How will they also settle in their new side? A lot to look out for into this fixture.
Not so much has changed from the Hartlepool setup, but the absence of Benjamin Afuto, who has left the club, is the biggest highlight in terms of any changes in the Hartlepool team. How big will the Phobians miss Afutu in this fixture and the remaining games in the Premier League?
I mean, it was important for them. It was about the most consistent Hartlepool player from last season. So surely a player of his quality will be missed. But they have a tactician who believes in the rest of the squad to step up and get the job done. So it's on to the rest of the boys who are now available to tell the manager that they've got into their locker to fill the void which is left.
Legon Cities and Hartlepool march onto the pitch for the first game of the season for the Phobians. We've already witnessed two exciting games. On Friday, the debutants, Accra Lions, were held 1-0 by Elmina Sharks at this venue, and yesterday Asante Kotoko won by 3-1 after going down by a goal against Dreams FC. There are other interesting fixtures to look forward to across the various league centres, but our business here is to ensure we bring to you a comprehensive coverage of this game involving the champions, Hartlepool and Legon Cities.
Yeah. We'll look at how the teams have shaped up, because that is important. How they fashion out their tactics and style in their lineup for Legon Cities as well. There you have it.
19, Hartlepool's lineup, familiar faces: Richard Atta, Fatau Mohamed, Denchi Al Hassan Soa. That's a debut Premier League appearance for Salim Adams. Kofi Koji leading the attack together with Daniel Friye Barnier. This is the Legon Cities lineup. Oforientry at the Noya. Rashid Mohammed makes his debut in defense together with Joseph Ejay. Mohamed Isaka is playing as a makeshift left back. Nija Shibote from Wafa makes his debut after Max Okunede personally recommended for the signing of the former Wafa midfielder. The former Interlight striker Nafiu Sulemana is also getting a chance to make his debut as Michel Otu, who also joined from Great Olympics, also making his debut.
Yeah, Hearts of Oak are going with the 4-3-3 system as you would expect, but you look around that team, there's no real DM in the side, and that is where the problem could be for Hearts. For Legon City, they've got a really combative and competitive midfield against this Hearts of Oak trio in the middle. Mikel Otu of Olympics last season was superb. Nija Sibote was amazing for Wafa. Nasuri Mori has always provided a lot of steel in the midfield, and that is where I think the key battles would be. But when you've got Kofi Koji for Hearts of Oak, he's going to be looking to use his physicality to cause all the problems for Joseph Ejay and Mohamed Rashid as centre backs for Legon City. So, again, a lot of individual battles to look forward to. Be interesting to see how Nafi Suleiman comes up against Fatal Mohamed when Fatal Mohamed gallops forward. Genchi as well, not as quick and as strong as Vuka would offer the left back place. So that could be where Jonah Tukwe could also find joy when Legon City are attacking.
In the Premier League last season, Hearts of Oak got 4 points off Legon City's. The Phobians on the 7th of February drew 1-1 with Legon City's. Jonah Tukwe scoring for Cities and Obin Jr. equalizing. And on the 24th of June, Legon Cities lost by 2-1 to the Phobians. Frederick and Saboche and Obin Jr. scoring for the Phobians before Adebayo got a late goal that didn't stop the Phobians from picking maximum points against Legon Cities last season.
Yeah, for Phobians, had to focus. For them, I think using the same strategy as last season would be important, that because a lot of teams will be used in that Accra Sports Stadium, if they can really make it their home, even when they are playing away from home at the Accra Sports Stadium, then the numbers could rake in for them. But this is one of such fixture. Last season wasn't the brightest of start with them, but since Boyd walked through the door, they were by far the better team and the team to beat in the league. But the question would be that as champions, do they have the temperament to show that pressure of being champions and play against the pressure that it comes with? Well, we'll find out as the season unfolds.
Hearts of Oak have already exited the CAF Champions League. They were hammered, actually humiliated by Wydad Athletic Casablanca of Morocco. They won 1-0 here and lost 6-1 away. They dropped to the Confederations Cup and they get a first free kick of the afternoon.
Yeah, you see how Hearts of Oak started from the kickoff. Two fullbacks very high onto the center line as soon as the ball was passed. Started making the runs into the half of Legon City, forcing the opponents back. Challenge coming in by the support one on Isaac Mensah.
Mohamed Isaka, culprit. He's often played in that back three row together with Ajay and Nicholas Mensah, but he plays as a left back for this afternoon's game. Hearts of Oak have a free kick. Salif Ibrahim delivers and it goes out for a goal kick. Nobody connecting for the Phobians.
Yeah, it was a hopeful one. Solely hoping that somebody was going to make the run into around the penalty spot. Fortunately, Koji was into the far post and Bani was making a run onto the near post, so nobody really was going down the middle for them. Otherwise, that could have been easily somewhat a chance. Flight of the ball was decent.
It is Legon Cities trying to make inroads into Hearts of Oak's territory. That was Abdul Rahman. Former Hearts of Lions player now. Adonia gets the cross in. Atuke controls and shot is blocked. Fatal Mohamed made his debut for the Black Stars of Ghana a couple of months ago in Johannesburg when the Black Stars lost to Bafana in the World Cup qualifiers. Ajay's ball is tipped into Hearts of Oak's area and goalkeeper Richard Atta comes out to react. Even before Abdul Rahman will cause problems.
Yeah, it was a long ball over the top. Atta is really the situation where his starting position is good, so he has the luxury of running across to make the catch before Rahman gets there.
Here is Rashid Mohammed, the former Techiman 11 Wonders defender. Here is William Denchi. Pushing on Denchi. From the former Interlies man, Nafiu Sulemana.
Yeah, no surprises that he got a transfer to a Premier League side, Nafiu Sulemana. Interlies overall had a poor season, but he was one of those who stood out. Lamptey, one of the others who is now playing for Kotoko.
He scored 7 goals in the last campaign, top scorer for Interlies.
Yeah.
Rashid has missed, he's fallen down, and here is Salifu. Joseph Ajay to the rescue of Legon Cities. Mohamed Al Hassan for Hatzabok. Looking for Barnier with that ball, but Joseph Ajay heads it down and is cleared away by Mohamed Isaka. Jashi Bote. Here is Francis Ado. Lovely ball to Sulemana. He skips past Robert Ado. Good dummy from Sulemana trying to get to Atukwe, but Mohamed deals with it for Hatzabok. Kofi Koji loses possession. Jashibote does well to find Rahman and his Legon City. Passing the ball well, they get a free kick. Nete bringing down his man.
Yeah, Nete this time through the back of his man. Of course, he's bringing him down. Nasiru Moore was the one who came under the foul. Interesting to see how Nete copes in that space. I've never really been a fan of Nete in defensive midfield role, but it's a responsibility he would love to take. But coming up against this talented Legon City's midfield, it'll be interesting to see if he's able to defend the back four as he should.
Lovely ball from Atukwe, but Nasiru just way off where the ball was. Back here for Sulemana. Jashibote. Nete will take over for Hatzabok. Gets the free kick.
Yeah, Hatzabok, I think I liked it because for some reason both centre backs were dragged to the far side and the left. Both Mohamed Al Hassan and his defensive partner Adisoa had both been dragged to the left, and they didn't really have the physical presence in the box. And Legon has committed a man and sent an early cross. Maybe Haas would have been struggling. Not sure how that happened. Two centre backs all dragged to the left hand side of the defense. Shouldn't be.
Mohamed Al Hassan for Hatzabok. Now Fatal Mohammed. Daniel Barnier just couldn't get that needed contact. And there's a foul for the Phobians. Isaac Mensah coming off that challenge.
Yeah, it's late.
From Nasiru.
It's late. Yeah, it's not high. Might as well maybe the reason it doesn't go into the book. It's a late one on Mensah.
Maxwell Kunodu, experienced coach, has stints with the defunct Red Bull Academy, Wa All Stars, Asante Kotoko, and now Legon Cities. Lucky boy Nasiru, he doesn't get into the books of referee Julian Nuno for that challenge on Isaac Mensah.
It does a challenge as you see it again there. Yeah, it was late. But already left the feet of Isaac Mensah and stepping somewhere around the lower part of his shin.
Free kick for Hatzabok. Emmanuel Nete showing interest. Salim is right behind him as well. It looks like Nete. It is Nete. Nete blasted, it goes wide. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, his body shape gave him away. There was only one thing I was going to do. Right through the laces and hope that he keeps it low and on target. Flies over the bar hopelessly.
That's a work of a free kick. And William Denchi. Love to look for Barnier, but Rashid is first in the air. But glad he forced Barnier from the boot of Nibote. And it is brilliant play from Salif Ibrahim, but you want to credit Mohamed Isaka for that amazing clearance.
Yeah, brilliant stuff there from Legon City. Take a look at this. It's just a dainty. Gofikoji, no offside here. His first touch not good enough, but gets his composure. Goalkeeper goes down too easily. He's looking for the dink over him. And then the goal line clearance happens. Wow. Great play, great defending.
That pass from Gofikoji to Salifu was just perfect. And now he whips the corner in. Header from Barnier. Already celebrating, thought it was a goal, Barnier. He sends the cross in. Rashid beats Gofikoji to it. And Isaka mistakenly kicks the ball out for a corner to the forward.
Yeah, a bit of pressure on Legon City. The ball is coming to the near post. Barnier's run is brilliant to the near side. Cuts across his man and does well to direct the ball on target. Eric Ofori is actually very much on alert. Barnier thought he has scored. He didn't need goal line technology to confirm that he didn't cross the line. Yeah, the cross comes and again Lagos City can't clear the alliance corner.
Salifu again sends one in, and goalkeeper Oforienchi nearly made a mess of it, complaining to the referee he was pushed.
Yeah, he went through the crowd. Eric Oforienchi there, through the crowd. Not sure there was a push in there that he spilled it. Lucky for him, he recovers well. We see it a lot better from here. That is the ball. Not sure anybody's pushing him. He's bumping into the crowd. He drops the ball. And luckily for him, nobody's on hand to apply the finishing touch. Gets back in position to make the grab. Not the first time you've seen goalkeepers spill the ball from set pieces.
Fatal's ball is headed back by Francis Ado to his goalkeeper.
And back to the chance for Salifu. I'm wondering that if he had taken the right touch, he could have let the shot across the face and go to the far side. But he's intelligent. He knows the touch wasn't good enough, so he dinks it over the goalkeeper. And what actually lets the goalkeeper sit early is because he actually takes a pause in disguise and as if he was going to play. The goalkeeper went down and he dinked it. Unlucky for him.
Isaac Mensah to Emmanuel Nete. Nete wants to find Koji! Good save from Oforienchi. Good technique applied by Koji.
Yeah, great one. And that is his game with his back to goal. So strong. Defender gets too tight, he can't see the ball, but Koji controls well.
And Barnier toe pokes one in, but flag goes up and referee whistles.
All of a sudden, Hansafolk are beginning to look more dangerous, knocking on the door of Legon Cities. They must regain their composure about them. This man, Koji, is dangerous, but it's the set piece here, offside. Little 1-2 between Barnier and Ibrahim. Almost worked. But there's the incident again. Barnier is, Kovikoji's back is against the goal. It is strong and he loves to do that. And as a defender, when a striker loves to play with the back, what you don't want to do is to go in tight because he can easily roll you over. And that's exactly what he did. Rolled him over and got the shot away. Not too powerful, so Oforienchi made a catch. Decent catch as well.
Eric Oforienchi, experienced campaigner. Been with Amidal's Professionals. Been with Asante Kotoko. And ended his stints with Mediama before joining Legon Cities. And his former coach at Mediama, Samuel Boyd, is on the other side with the Phobians. Here is Robert Ado. Ado switches to the left, looking for William Denchi, who's aiming at Koji. That's what to get the ball to Salim. And Salifu's ball, not good enough. Here's Mohamed Al Hassan, lost the search forward, the centre back. He wants to go for it. Yes, he's got it, but he just couldn't get that important ball in.
Yeah, applause from the fans because he takes that adventure on, gallops into the half of the opponents. It's a 1-2 with Ibrahim. Fortunately, the cross couldn't come in as we would have expected. Hearts looking pretty comfortable and settled so far.
Fatal's throw in, headed down by Nibote. Nete is looking for space to drive, and there's a good block from Rahman. Afiu Sulemana to Abdul Rahman. Now Mohamed Isaka goes through the middle, and it's Nasiru who switches to the right, and Francis Ado is the target. He finds him. Atukwe tries to look back for Ado, who sends a decent cross in, but nobody to meet it for Legon Cities. And Fatal, Motanka Stars, there was nobody around.
Yeah, that was too easy.
That one.
Yeah, sorry, no, that was too easy for Legon Cities to get that much space on the left-hand side of Hatifuk. Then she was struggling to recover. Cross comes in, but as I said, no real danger in and around there.
I've seen the Hatsabok list of registered players for the season in the Ghana Premier League, and it doesn't have Glasson Awaku's name in there. A player who got transferred to the club, much fanfare about his recruitment, but never got to play for the Phobians. Here they are, Kofi Koji up against two defenders. Lovely 10 from Koji, tries to lose his strength, and Isaac Mensah loses focus, and Cities will clear your lines.
Koji had to again using his back really well. But yeah, the issue of Awaku is a shocking one. It is nobody really knows the real story behind it, but it's a shame. The playoff is quality to have joined the league champions. That was great news for Hatsabok fans, but what happened afterwards, it's a shame.
Free kick for Hatsabok. Isaac Mensah fouled by Mohamed Isaka.
Yeah, it was beaten. Again, as Isaka goes too tight on his man, it's the problem with defending. When you get too tight, you're never favorite to the ball.
Mohamed Al Hassan tries to put 1-2 for Fatal. Too much weight behind the ball. We've gone past the quarter mark. We're into 16 minutes, quarter of an hour, and the Phobians and Legon Cities have not scored yet.
Yeah, I think winning will be the happier between the two managers. It's created some decent chances. Maybe the better side. The Gunners would have to, buckle up in that midfield. So parts of Africa enjoying themselves in that space.
Salim trying to look for Koji. 18 minutes in Accra. Hearts of Oak nil, Legon Cities nil.
Yeah. Because I'm not done enough to get Jonah Tukwe, their most important player. He was about their best player last season involved in the game. You need to find a way of finding him the ball. He could be the one who would isolate, Deji.
Here is Ado. Cities have a man down. It is the danger man, Jonah Tukwe. So point of clarification, Hearts of Oak, as a matter of fact, got Awaku registered for the Premier League, but Awaku was not in the squad that represented them in the Champions League, and on the first day of the Premier League, he's not in the matchday squad. Whether he gets to play for them in the remaining games remains to be seen.
And the same thoughts I got about it, because if a player as big as Awaku can play in the Champions League, and at the start of the season he's not available for Hearts of Oak, and you're not hearing the reports of injuries, so it's still a shame if you ask me, really. I hope they sort that issue out, because fans want to see a star, and he is a star.
The star man nowhere to be found. But the Phobians march on. They never say die. Here is Salifu Ibrahim. Now Mohamed Al Hassan. Adu fouls Rahman.
Yeah, it was clever from Rahman. He's just backing into his man. Yeah, he knows that the defender is arriving. What he does is to just step a little low and back into him, making sure he's not getting to the ball.
Good play from the Phobians. Now is Salifu Ibrahim finds Iman Onete. Here comes Nete trying to find Fatal on the right side, but there's a good recovery for Legon Cities from Michel Otu. Nasiru goes past Kasim, sends a lovely ball looking for Jonah Tukwe, goes past Denchi. It is Jonah Tukwe, and good save from Richard Atta. Atukwe denied by the Hearts of Oak goalie. Brilliant save.
Yeah, it's the situation we're talking about, that Atukwe is the one who is the danger man. The one time that he isolates Denchi, look at what he does to him. But I'm expecting Atukwe on the bounce to go for the far post. Because Richard Atta has the near post cover, that's a good pursuit. But once the shot comes, he does well to apply the save. Good save. But Jonah Atukwe should have gone for the far post. That would have given Atta a lot to think about.
There's a corner for Legon Cities.
Interesting how Legon Cities are.
See how crowded
on the
that
near post.
area.
What does that? It drags a lot of Hearts of Oak defenders to the near post and maybe frees up a runner from deep to attack the ball around the penalty area. That's a decent tactic, really is.
Let's see how well they execute this. Atukwe's delivery. Nibote's header goes wide, is a goal kick.
Yeah, it's into the near post. Nibote just can't direct it into on target. Yeah, a bit higher than what the service that got to Bani. Difficult one, if you ask me. Yeah, gets the head on it, but not get enough. Difficult angle.
Here comes Nibote, looking for Abdul Rahman. And he's blasted over, but the flag had already gone up.
Yeah, I think the flag was up, but he wouldn't have known. Yeah, he was offside. Yeah, difficult to see from here from the time of the pass, but we'll see it. But again, he didn't know it was offside. No need to go to the near post. Similar technique I was recommending for Jonah to go to the far post. That is where the space is. All of a sudden, the Ghosts are finding spaces behind Hearts of Oak defenders.
There's a foul for Atabok. Salim Adams. Fouled by Nibote. Nete, flick on by Salim now. Isaac Mensah hits him that ball so hard, and it goes over for a goal.
I don't think it was a bad ball from Nete, but the flick on into Isaac Mensah was good from Salim. Yes, it's almost half turning, and that is why he cannot really get the shots into the corners that he wants. Half chances emerging.
Robert Addo deliberately fouling Rahman.
Yeah, the hand across. Rahman protesting out of the face.
Rashid Mohammed. Rahman, Francis Addo, ball blocked by Nete. Jashibote scripts one in and it won't trouble Richard Atta. Here is Nete. His ball is headed out by Rashid. It is Nete again. Salif Ibrahim. Salim Adams. Barnier. Looked like a handball against Isaka. Salif Ibrahim. Now Kofi Koji. Goes through 3 men and his effort missing the post by inches. It is a decent attempt from
it's a great skill again. Too tight to Koji. Uses his body well. Look at that. He just clips the ball into his left. He gets the show away quickly. It's a brilliant skill. Yeah, big lad, strong. I don't know, he's always struggling against him because he's that tight. The earlier they realized that, the better for them, because Koji would always get them into him and roll them over, get the shot away, but eaching wide.
Barnier for Mensah. Salif Ibrahim to Daniel Efria. Barnier, lovely. Barnier, I thought it wasn't the best option. He should have laid on a pass. Decided to go for glory and has missed Daniel Barnier.
The build up is superb. Ibrahim again finds Barnier, checks back, takes the 2 defenders out of the game. Isaac Mensah is begging for the ball. Maybe Barnier realizes that Ninja Subote is closing down. Isaac Mensah decides to go for goal. Because he puts his head up, to be fair to him. Goes with the left foot, the ball is always rising. What about that for a skill? Brilliant stuff. Not so much about the finish, always rising.
Daniel Efria, Barnier coming close. Rahman's cross goes out. Is a goal. Is a throw in for Hearts of Oak. Former Hearts of Lions striker Abdul Rahman played 9 games in the second half of the Division 1 league. Scored 6 goals, assisted 5 times. We're approaching 30 minutes. It's 28 minutes now, and it's Hatzabok nil. Legon City nil. Robert Ado. Salim trying to get the ball to Nete in that stylish manner. In the end, Cities have won a foul. Forinci picks out Isaka Mohammed. Here is Michel Otu. Lovely ball to Atukwe, but is offside.
Yeah. As a focus always, we play the high line. But Juna has to try and bend this run well because he had the space to do that. Doesn't make the most of it.
Rashid to his captain Ado. Nasiru. Jonah Tukwe. Rashid Mohammed gets to Rahman and Atukwe. That's a heavy touch from Jonah Atukwe. Nasiru Moro. It was a missed kick, but he ended up with Atukwe, but he just couldn't get the right control. It is 30 minutes in Accra. It's Hatzabok nil, Legon Cities nil. Emmanuel Nete, Kofi Koji, William Denchi for Hatzabok. Denchi's cross is blocked by Bote. It gladly falls to him. He sends another one in, and it's out by Jay. Nasiru now finds Ado. The Comptons down so nicely. Legon Cities here is Atukwe. Wants to use his space to advantage. And there he goes past his marker, but the final product not powerful enough to beat Richard Atta.
Yeah, we spoke about that battle between Denchi and Jonah Atukwe will be there for us to see. He's got lots of pace to burn. I think he was losing his footing a bit. And then he continued the run a little more. His strike pass now was in the box. Denchi has to be a lot more careful and watch over the shoulder. Or Neti has to play closely to him.
Nafiu Suleimana up against Fatah Mohammed. Nasiru Moro is brought down by Salim Adams. Free kick for Legon Cities.
Yeah, foul all day long.
Free kick for Legon Cities, and they appointed this man in your shot, Sylvester Nisa Bankwe, to be their team manager, one of the most experienced in that job, a former Black Stars team manager and a former Liberty team manager. Nasiru, that looked like something rehearsed from the training ground, but Michel Otus Bakio didn't find anyone. Now on Legon Cities again, Francis Ado sends a cross in, but it's cleared by Fatah. Nibote is beaten to it by Ibrahim Salifu, who looks for Kofi Koji. He's up against Rashid Mohammed. It is Kofi Koji. That's what to pick out. Daniel Efriye Barnier sends a shot across. Header in by Isaac Mensah, and goalkeeper Oforie Enchi rising to the occasion.
Yeah, love the attacking player. Barnier's cross is good. It's almost like a cutback. Look at who is arriving. Isaac Mensah, defender can't get there before him because he's poised. Such situations, defender can help it, but try and wait for the ball. He can't attack it. And look at who he's attacking. It's Isaac Mensah. That's a powerful header. Only that is going down the middle, and Fuentry makes the save. Great attacking play. Good save.
Salifou Ibrahim's corner headed away by Nibote. It's Fatah Mohammed. Just over the bar. That was close.
They took a deflection of someone. It's a corner. What about that for the drop? The way you control the ball was brilliant. Really world class. Take a look at that. The guys that effort drop the ball brilliantly with his weaker foot, unleashing a powerful one just over the crossbar. That's a hook knock in the game. Oh, stronger foot, I should say, really.
Salifou's cross dealt to it. Clearance by Nibote. Here is Nete. Now Denchi. Nete's ball finds Koji. That ball was meant for Barnier. Ends up with Rashid. He clears it away. Salim switches to Denchi. Salifou Ibrahim sends a cross straight to Oforienchi.
Yeah. That's a really good ball. Spaniel, who is gambling to the near post, doesn't quite get there, but it's an inviting ball. Yeah. The goalkeeper does well because he keeps his eye on the ball. Sometimes when bodies are all over the place, you're anticipating he can make a contact with somebody. Not this time for entry.
Legon Cities have a man down, Altabuk have a man down as well. But it is Cities in control now. Mohamed Isaka. So referee Julian Nuno will whistle for the two players to be attended to. It's 35 minutes. Hearts nil, Legon Cities nil.
It's been a fascinating game. Not short of chances and opportunities, both teams creating decent ones. The best for Lagos Cities has come from Jonah Tukwe. And that was the incident that brought the Nafi Suleimana down. Yeah, there's no way you're watching this game and not excited. Must be said, the first three games that we've been privileged to call as the phenomenal. Match day one was brilliant. The Accra Lions announced themselves really well. Sharks showed that they wanted to pick points away from home. And yesterday's event, I call it an event because it was a real event. So much entertainment. Got to call leaving it late in the last 10 minutes to rally back and beat Dreams FC, who had a decent start to the game. Got the opener. And here we are, we're enjoying another spectacle. If this is what the Ghana Premier League has to offer this season, then bring it on.
The Ghana Premier League season 2021-2022. Suleimana's ball straight to Richard Atta. Joseph Ejay this time beats Kofi Koji to it. Jonah Tukwe trying the back heel to Altwitz's Maka. Foul against Kofi Koji.
I think Max Okinodi has to get that message across to the back line. Again, too tight to Kofi Koji. How on earth do you pick up the ball from him when you're that tight to him? It's not the first. I'm not sure anybody has won an area duel with him because too tight to him. You need to be at an arm stretch where you can see the ball and attack it even before it gets to him. And once you're backing into him, he'll pin you off the ball. Not the first time we've seen it today.
Joseph Ejay had targeted Nafiu Suleimana, but that pass didn't get to the striker. Max Oknodu takes a look at his watch and it's 37 minutes. His side is yet to score against the champions. Here is Nibote. It's a poor ball from the midfielder, and Salim will pounce on it. Here is Salim Adams. He's looking for Kofi Koji with that ball, but Mensah does not to flick it on. Disappointing from Salim Adams.
Yeah, the last time in Africa he scored a stunner, but it was a volley. This time around, it's always difficult when the ball is on the turf and it's approaching at a pace. Sometimes that is why a lot of players will take a touch to steady themselves before they take the hit. Thought he had the time and space to go through that drill. Went for it first time and disappointed.
Oforienchi's ball in. Pushing by Netic was obvious.
Netic behind this man. Take a look and show that the left shoulder pushes his man. Because Rahman Abdul knows that there's a contact in behind him, so draws the referee's attention by going down.
Francis Addo. The ball eludes Legon City's players and finds Sasabok. Fatal goes back. Mohamed Al Hassan. Salif Ibrahim has lost possession. Nasir Moro trying to get to Abdul Rahman, but Robert Addo reads the situation and finds Mohamed Al Hassan. Isaac Mensah. Daniel Barnier is pushed by Joseph Ajay. Free kick for Hatzabok is 40 minutes. 5 more minutes before the break.
Yeah, one thing they got is must avoid then is to stop Hatzabok from playing the balls through the channels, because if the ball goes through the channel, then it takes out the midfielders. They have to force them to be going into the wide areas and create overloads there themselves to stop the crosses from coming.
Here is Fatah Mohammed. His cross is blocked by Isaka. Here is Emmanuel Onete. Ball goes in. Mensah's header. A free header. He was onside, but he failed to score.
What a chance. What a glorious opportunity for Isaac Mensah. He never knew the amount of space and time he had. Flag has stayed down, and rightly so. Look at where he's making a run from. He is quite clearly onside. He could have dropped the ball, picked the spot. Didn't get the shots from anybody and rushed the header. And I think he actually mistimed his jump, because he actually jumped before the ball was getting to him. And when the ball was reaching him, he was already on his way down. Couldn't generate the power he would have loved. That is a big chance missed by Hatzabok, and Isaac Mensah knows this.
Matthew Suleiman, the former Inter-Allies striker, is the man down. Asok Nudo would take advantage of that temporary hold up to issue out instructions to his charges. He's been quiet on the bench. Unlike Samuel Boyd, who has been on his feet throughout the 42 minutes we've done so far. Isaka has the ball out. Salif Ibrahim to Fatah Mohammed. He sends a cross in, and Oforienchi managed to get a hand on it, but seemed the ball had already gone out before Enchi got a hand on it.
Yeah. There's the ball. Was one of the referees saw crossing the line before coming back in play.
Ni Bote is bitten to the ball by Salifu Ibrahim. Robert Ado. Here is William Denchi. Kofi Koji has pushed down Joseph Ejay and he's claiming innocence, Koji.
I think it's unfortunate, Kofi Koji, because he's going for the ball, same as Ejay. You see the ball coming, he has frees the ball. All right, sure, then take my words back, it's a foul because he didn't really jump. He has spot on by the referee.
Salim is bitten to the ball by Sulemana. Nasiru Moro. Sulemana. Francis Ado. Dinks one for Sulemana. Was trying to get the ball for Atukwe, but Ado was at the right place at the right time. Beautiful from Kofi Koji to go past Joseph Ejay, and that's a nasty challenge from Joseph Ejay. He gets the yellow card, and Joseph Ejay, you know, he's the player who injured Justice Blair and got him out of the Premier League last season.
Yeah, that's the incident again. He just knows he's not catching Kofi Koji from there because again he's tight. He's rolled him over and it's away. But it's one that he's taking for the team because Hansa Folk had numbers. And that was where the centre back had been dragged into a wide area. No centre back in the world enjoys the space. In the wide area, they don't quite have the pace to cope with fast attackers. So yellow card is a fair one. But it's one that he's taking for the team and I'm sure his teammates will appreciate that.
Yellow card for Joseph Ejay. Salif Ibrahim delivers. It's headed down by Michel Otto. And the rebound goes out. Goal kick.
Yeah. Michel Otto this time around gets the clearance away, but it's falling to Netting, who actually has this in his locker, but yeah, it's a difficult one to get execute right there. The ball is coming off the turf, and the way he's approaching it's always difficult.
We've done 45 minutes already. It is Legon Cities and Altabok drawing goalers. We are doing 2 minutes of added time. The Ghana Premier League attracting spectators from all walks of life, and the foreigners are even enjoying the Ghana Premier League.
Yeah, football is a universal language.
Yep. Here is Denchi. Now Koji. Miscommunication between Koji and Denchi, but in the end, Koji gets the free kick after that challenge from Nafiu Sulemana.
Yeah, it goes down. He tried to win the ball, but it's fouling Kofi Koji. He's been nuisance to Legon Cities this afternoon, Kofi. Does his body well, and hold-up play has been good. That's a dangerous one.
Salif Ibrahim again, Koji's header, and it's a goal kick.
Yeah, good whip on the ball. Who else is not going to fall to that? Kofi Koji, everything good is going through and arriving to him. Yeah, just couldn't direct it on target. And the signs are there. Dangerous man he is.
Referee Julian Nuno whistles for the end of the first half here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Hatsabok and Legon Cities is goalless at half-time. Hatsabok slightly the dominant of the two sides after 45 minutes.
That's right.
Half-time score at the Accra Sports Stadium. Hatsabok 0, Legon Cities 0. Hatsabok beginning their title defense of the Ghana Premier League with a date against Legon Cities at the Accra Sports Stadium. The Phobians picked up 4 points from Legon Cities last season, and they got the game underway with Koji leading the attack alongside Barnier. Jonah Atukwe always a threat for the Phobians, skipping past Denchi, but his delivery well saved by Richard Atta.
Yeah, it's a good save, but it could have been better if he went across the face of goal.
Denchi to find Barnier. City's failing to deal with it, and Barnier gets into Koji. 1-2 with Salifu Ibrahim. Goes past the keeper with this one, but Mohamed Isaka, right place, right time. Good goal line clearance.
A good play by Hatzefuk to begin with. The Legon defenders know that their goalkeeper has committed himself, and look at the pace and the galloping that they are on just to get on the line, and Isaka making the clearance.
Salifu Ibrahim's corner headed in by Barnier. Thought it was a goal, but it was well defended again by Legon Cities. Daniel Efriye Barnier, Kofi Koji, constant threat for Cities. Salifu Ibrahim delivers, and Oforienchi nearly made a mess of it, but thankfully he's able to redeem himself. So that's the opportunity that fell to Jonah Atukwe once again.
Yeah, could have gone to the far side of the goalkeeper then. Went to the near side. Goalkeeper had his body in a very great position. Made himself big and applied the finishing save.
Kofi Koji coming up to set up a free Barnier. Left-footed cross in, and Isaac Mensah denied by Oforienchi with this brilliant save.
It was a brilliant save. Isaac Mensah got on the end of it.
First off, action ending goalless here at the Accra Sports Stadium between Hatzefuk and Legon Cities.
Attention please.